What's good, YouTube? Your girl Leela here, and I just want to talk about everything that my boys went through while in foster care. Um, we all know that I didn't see my children for the first 18 days that they were placed in care, in which I noticed that they're trying to transition the children from home life to strangers' life. So during that period, they really don't want you to have anything to do with your own children during that transition. So it would be easier for the children to remain in the foster home. Like I said in my previous video, when the social workers started coming to my house, I knew it was going to end disastrously. Um, First of all, they never had any initial safety plan that they wanted me to do. They just wanted me to sign up with the department, saying things to me like, well, if you don't sign up, then the next accident that you have, we're going to take your kids. And of course, I'm thinking to myself, ain't no accidents going to happen. I'm living in my own house now. This ain't going to pop off. Well, a few months later, an accident did occur because it's life. Because in life, we have accidents. In life, we do things that are out of our control sometimes. But all we can try to do is make it right. So, and even with that, I mean, the everybody and their mama at court had a chance to return my kids on a protective order, and no one thought that it was in the children's best interest. And I'm trying to think of why it wouldn't be in the children's best interest, especially since I'm their mother and I've had them since birth. So, and then I had numerous people tell me, numerous people tell me, like my lawyer tell me that, oh, the social workers are against you or against you, but these are the same people that have my children. These are the same people that are supposed to give my children back. Like, how are you supposed to work with someone when you already know that they're against you? These people go to college so they can correctly say what the fuck is fucked up in your situation with legal terms, and they present their case to the fucking judge, and good people like me get their parental rights terminated, and I'm still scratching my head trying to figure out why. People can say, oh, you read in the book and you saw that Juan wasn't supposed to be around. Okay, did you read in the book where there's a safety plan? Because there is no one. There's none. There's no safety plan for when Juan was supposed to come back to the house. There's not even a notion to when the biological father is supposed to be around. It don't make sense to me. And I don't think that in America that the government agency is allowed to tell you your baby father can't be around. That's a tactic to get poor people's children. Let's be real. A lot of people say, oh, this is what I would do. But ain't none of you motherfuckers ever been in my shoes. And it ain't like I said, hey, Juan, come on over. No, he heard me disciplining my son, and my son wasn't responding to me. So he came through like any father would and said, hey, you need to go outside. You need to put your shoes on and you need to listen to your mom. So we took one incident that was small and we made it huge, bigger than what it was supposed to be. And I'm just like, wow, wow. There's actually, like, I know for instance, I got the living shit beat out of me every day for most of my youth. And we're taking kids because They think they can run shit and that's not going down. That's what's wrong with kids today. They think that they can just call the police on the parents or threaten the parents with CPS because there's so many people that have cases out in Hampton. And I tell you one thing, I know so many people that is involved with the Department of Social Services. And you know what we all got in common? We're all poor people. We're all living on fixed incomes. We're all, just making it. And you don't see CPS going after the rich. You know why? Because they got money to hire attorneys and they can still do whatever the fuck they want to their kids. And it's like, no, the law should matter to everybody. Neglect is neglect. If you take my baby because of a near drowning, so that means every fucking phone call you get that comes into CPS, you need to investigate them. You need to interrogate them like you did me. 2 lawyers questioning me for 3 hours. I've talked to several people and this hasn't happened to anybody. My fucking lawyer set me up. Who does that? Well, what happens with this or what happens with that? Bitch, why does it matter? I made it. I've been here. I've been making it. Thankful for my community and my church. My kids, they've never went without. Why? Because they have things in motion to help you out. They have backpack drives. They have canned food drives. They have things within the school that you can get. They got the food bank comes to the school and they give poor kids food to take home. So I'm just thinking like signed up for all these services. I was doing everything that they asked me to do. The only thing I won't trying to do was put my kids within care. What the fuck you need my son's social number for? You know what I'm saying? Like social security number. Like I'm sick of it. And once you want to live above social services, that's when they want to take your whole fucking family. And it's just like, wow. How can this be? Why? Because it's just me. I don't appreciate that bullshit. I know my children ain't going to appreciate that bullshit. And I know when they get older and they start looking at these videos and they realize, damn, my mom a real one. She never fucking gave up, not one day. Because before I started making these videos, I got a whole year of notebooks that I've been writing my kids. Guess what? Can't nobody see them notebooks. Can't nobody know how the fuck I'm feeling and can't nobody help me through just writing in my journal. I had to start this YouTube page. I had to. I had no other fucking choice. Why? Because my voice wasn't being heard. They see me walk in the courtroom and say, oh, there's Miss Wyford, or oh, there's Leela. But not one time did anybody try to help me. Not once. And I am sick and fucking tired of people choosing who the fuck they want to help. Do your motherfucking job and have no bias to it. And the world will be in a better place. The world. Not just you and your company, but everybody that seeks legal help will be in a better fucking place. Or if anybody needed something from the department, then anything that was offered to Vanessa should be offered to Leela, should be offered to Rochelle, should be offered to whoever else is in line. I'm sick of it. I'm done. Like, I really am. I mean, it's going on 2 years since I've even fucking held my children. Yeah, I spoke to my older ones, but I haven't seen them. I haven't kissed them. I mean, what the fuck, yo? And people are like, I sympathize with your situation. You don't sympathize with my situation because ain't nobody doing anything about it. Ain't nobody doing anything about it. And I'm sick and tired of hearing, oh, I can't imagine. Well, you better fucking start imagining because tables are turning. Tables are turning. Y'all think that I'm fucking done with this shit? I ain't done with this shit. I'm not. I am on a roller coaster. And let me tell you something. I'm writing Donald Trump as we speak. I'm going to be submitting a letter to him. I'm writing him through email and I'm writing the White House. So eventually I'm going to get through to him. And then we're going to make Hampton big as shit because Noah already died and my parental rights were terminated. And guess what? That was the same judge that did both. And I'm not going to let this shit die out because look at what happened to Casey Anthony. Y'all remember that case, don't y'all? Mom killed a 3-year-old daughter and she got away with it on murder charge. But everybody in the country knew she was fucking guilty. Guess what? She's living her best life in Florida. No motherfucking worries. Me, on the other hand, oh, well, let's speak about Dee Dee Blanchard. She fucking faked her daughter's illnesses, became mother of the year. Her daughter fucking killed her. Y'all people don't know what the fuck you're doing. And that's the truth. You don't know. You know who needs mother of the year? This bitch right here. After everything y'all done put me through, I still come to you with a smile on my face and I still come to you correct. Hey, how you doing? Even with tears in my eyes, I come to you correct. And you motherfuckers don't care. Oh, I sympathize with your situation. No, you really going to understand my situation. Because what happens if Leela gets the president involved, or if Leela goes up in chain of command, and y'all asses start losing your jobs? Oh, you're going to lose your job? That's your paycheck? That's how you and your family eat? Well, maybe you should struggle a little bit so you know how us mothers feel. What? Yeah, we're going to humble you today because let me tell you something. Trump, we already know he does whatever he wants. He's president. He's just, he pops his top. But you know what? Half the shit he says, I mean, I find is a little strange, but the other half of the motherfucking United States seems to love it. So maybe I should get Trump on my side because he is just trying to make America great again. And America can only be great as if families are together. So you never know. This little rant might be just for President Trump. Hopefully he can take some light into the situation and maybe he can come to a better ruling. Anything can happen in America. Anything. Anything can happen in life. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he can put the kids back in my life. He is the president of the United States. So my next mission, my next everything is to get communication with Donald Trump and whoever else I can get in communication with. I'm about to go to Los Angeles and I'm going to try like hell to talk to Dr. Phil, to talk to Jimmy Kimmel, to talk to Ellen DeGeneres. I'm going to get my story heard. And if the news don't want to hear it, one of these celebrities will. And they'll be glad to do it. Who knows? I can get put on the Ellen show and she might be able to hook me up with an attorney that can get me these children back. Who knows? I can talk to President Trump and he can have it to where I can get my children back. Who knows? Because I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping because someone said your parental rights are over. Because you know what? They can't ever take the memories of me having each of my children. That pain that I went through. The sleepless nights that I encountered after I had my children. You got me fucked up on your best day. It ain't over. And I know this. That's all I got to say. Good morning.